Norway is a country of icy temperatures with the top travel locations, from remote frozen coastlines and towering mountain peaks to Scandinavian architecture, obscure music festivals, and maritime history. Planning a trip to Norway can be adventurous. Norway's culture is just as exciting and beautiful to experience as the country's landscape. In today's video, we've compiled a list of 25 of the best places to visit in Norway ASAP. Number 25. Kirkenes. Kirkenes is located in the remote, extreme northeastern corner of the country. It is in close proximity to both the Russian and Finnish borders. The city is pleasant and charming, but the main reason to visit is for the fantastic tours and activities available. They offer a snow hotel, king crab fishing, and tours to view the northern lights, among many other activities. Number 24. Molde. Molde is a coastal village. It was a prominent fishing town in the past. Currently, it is a relatively sizable city that few tourists visit. However, it is also one of the most beautiful places in Norway, as much of its old-world charm has been preserved. If you want to see a spectacular view of Molde and the sea bordering it, go on the Varden hike. It's only 402 meters above sea level, but the panoramic view is worthy of Instagram. Number 23. Norwegian industrial history, Rjukan. The dramatic Rjukan Valley and its impressive waterfalls represent the essence of Norway as a contemporary industrial nation. At the Norwegian Industrial Works Museum in the Vemork Power Station, you can learn how the energy of waterfalls was harnessed to produce hydroelectric power. The process laid the groundwork for Norway's transformation from a nation of impoverished fishermen and farmers into a wealthy and prosperous industrial nation in a few generations. Number 22. Fredrikstad. Fredrikstad, one of Norway's 3 fortress cities, is located where the river Glomma meets the Skagerrak, near the Swedish border. You can visit the ancient fortress walls, which date back to the 15th century, and learn more about its history in the small museum located there. The old town is comprised of charming cobblestone streets, small galleries, and cozy cafes and bakeries. People congregate on the new town's terraces during the summer, particularly when the local football team Fredrikstad FK is playing. Number 21. Femundsmarka National Park. The Femundsmarka National Park is one of the largest areas of continuous, underdeveloped wilderness. If you're in search of a tranquil day of walking, you've found the ideal location. There are miles of land awaiting the adventurous, and the park offers a number of excellent canoeing and fishing spots. According to the Norwegian Trekking Association, it is one of the top 3 hiking areas in Norway. Number 20. Oslo's Vigeland Park. Examine the essence of human nature through the eyes of the Norwegian sculptor Gustav Vigeland. More than 200 bronze, granite, and cast iron sculptures occupy his park in Oslo's leafy west. While the diminutive Angry Boy attracts tourists with cameras, the impressive monolith is the park's undeniable centerpiece. Sculpted from a single block of stone, the monolith depicts more than 100 intertwined human figures reaching for the heavens. Number 19. Svalbard. Svalbard, one of the most beautiful places in Norway, is home to a number of astonishing ice formations. Svalbard is a wonderful place to observe Norwegian wildlife. You could also go dog sledding, explore the northern lights, go snowmobiling, fishing, kayaking, and beer tasting at a local brewery. Number 18. Setesdal Valley. From the valley of Tovdal to the village of Rocks, the forested hilly terrain is the most impressive aspect of southern Norway. Tovdal is one of the most diverse mountain and forest biotopes in southern Norway. Dale to Rocks in Setesdal, where the 1,219-year-old Haugeburet is located, is one of the region's finest inland walks. Along the route, you'll see the waterfall Rjukan, Stuvastyle, Videstyle, the Juva stream, and the Skukifjell mountain. Hillestad provides rental services for canoes. Number 17. North Cape. Since the 19th century, tourists from all over the continent have flocked to the Noordkap or North Cape to see what lies at the northernmost point of Europe. With 2 months of midnight sun, the summer, mid-May to late July, is the ideal time to experience this phenomenon. The views over the Barents Sea are absolutely breathtaking. In addition, you can stroll through picturesque fishing villages, learn about Viking history, witness rugged landscapes, and observe an abundance of bird life, including puffins and cormorants at the Gujesvatappen Cliffs. Number 16. The Flam Railway. Previously designated by Lonely Planet as the world's most beautiful train journey, the Flam Railway crams breathtaking mountains, fjords, and valley scenery into less than an hour. The trip includes a number of photo stops, including the mighty Kjosfossen waterfall. From the high mountain station at Myrdal all the way down to the Arlandsfjord, the 50-minute ride through the lush Flam Valley is a feat of engineering. It was constructed over the course of 17 years, a fact commemorated by a small museum adjacent to the Flam train station. Number 15. Nygårdsbreen Glacier. Glaciers are typically viewed from a distance, but glacier guiding is quite popular at Nygårdsbreen, where experienced guides will take you and your children on safe walks among the blue ice. Discovering one of the most accessible branches of the Jostedalsbreen Glacier is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for anyone older than 5. Number 14. Pulpit Rock. Pulpit Rock is by far one of Norway's most Instagrammable tourist destinations. It is one of the most popular hiking destinations in Norway, with up to a few thousand hikers per day during the summer months. This is a must-visit location for adrenaline junkies. Number 13. The Lofoten Islands. The Lofoten Islands are unquestionably one of the most beautiful places in Norway, attracting hordes of visitors from abroad and within. This is because this impressive archipelago lies above the Arctic Circle, off the coast of northern Norway, and has surprisingly temperate weather. If you intend to visit during the summer and want to spend time at the beach, you can pack a swimsuit and create a beach vacation packing list. Number 12. Trollstigen. Between the villages of Andalsnes and Valhall is the picturesque Trollstigen Drive. Quite possibly the most well-known road in Norway, it is a beautiful route to drive. You can make a pit stop at the Trollstigen viewing platform for breathtaking panoramas of the valleys. Number 11. The island kingdoms of Trna and Myken. These two far-flung island kingdoms have been inhabited for more than 6,000 years and have a rich cultural heritage and numerous ancient monuments to explore. Trna is 61 kilometers off the coast of Helgeland and offers everything from art and culture to saunas and quaint cafes. You can take the local ferry to the island of Sana, where the towering rock formation Trnastaven can be found. Furthermore, Trna is where the success story of salmon fishing in northern Norway began, and the Trna Festival has attained international cult status. Number 10. Sogne Fjord. Sogne Fjord on Norway's western coast is the longest and deepest fjord, earning it the nickname the King of the Fjords. Its high mountain peaks and deep valleys were formed during the last ice age, which shaped its landscape. Visitors come to explore the various fjords that branch off the Sogne Fjord, as well as the verdant valleys, mountain ranges, and glaciers. Take the Flam Railway for some of the best views, a twisting ride through the mountains with expansive views over the peaks, valleys, and waterfalls. Number 9. Geiranger Fjord. There are so many places of interest in and around the fjord region that a whole book could not do them justice. The fjords, which were sculpted by glaciers during the last ice age, drew the first settlers to Norway and continues to do so today. If possible, embark on the water and attempt to locate the abandoned mountain farms Skagefjell, Nifsfjell, and Blomberg. Number 8. Skadenes Haven. On the southernmost point of the traditional Norwegian island of Karmøy is the best-preserved sailing ship town in Norway. Since the 19th century, it has been a thriving port, and it is now a postcard-pretty place to visit in Norway, brimming with scenic charm. You can also visit the charming Old Town, which is comprised of wooden houses, winding narrow roads, with almost no traffic, boat moorings, and cafes, shops, and galleries along the way. Number 7. Haukeland Beach. Haukeland Beach is one of the most tourist-favorite locations in the Lofoten Islands. Here, you can park and walk directly out and around the headland, taking in views of the dramatic crashing waves in every direction. Alternatively, you can climb that mountain for even more expansive views. Number 6. Oslo. Oslo, the incredibly cosmopolitan nation's capital, cannot be omitted from a list of the most beautiful places in Norway. It is also a wonderfully clean city that is surrounded by enchanting natural waterways and lovely woodlands. In addition to shopping and dining at local eateries, you could also visit the National Gallery and view Edvard Munch's The Scream. Alternately, you could stroll the harbor promenade or visit the Norwegian Maritime Museum. It's a prominent tourist attraction. Number 5. Spa boat around the Arctic Circle. In the Arctic Circle, you can board a spa-dedicated boat to explore more of Norway's best locations. The Volcana is one of the most luxurious spa vacations, where you can soak in a steaming hot tub, bathe in a steam room, unwind in a sauna, and watch whales from the deck while sailing through the Arctic Circle. It's a must-see place for everyone. Number 4. The fjord valleys that lead to the Trollheimen and Dovrefjell Mountains. Todalen, Innerdalen, Sundalen, Litjadalen, Guldalen, and Akesdalen are a cluster of valleys that extend from the ocean to the peaks of Trollheimen and Dovre. The region offers exceptional opportunities for hiking and climbing, as well as cycling and driving. Consider taking the gravel road Ausjevigen from Eikesdalen to Sandalsvra and Aursjen and the Litjedalen Valley. Number 3. The Atlantic Road. Unquestionably one of the most scenic drives in the world, connecting the island of Avery to the mainland at Ada via a 5-mile-long stretch that winds and weaves over the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Road, or Atlantis Havevin as it is also known, was originally intended to be a railroad but was completed as a road and opened in 1989. Number 2. Rhine. Rhine is renowned as the setting for one of the most renowned photographs in all of Norway. The cluster of buildings comprising the village against the backdrop of the towering mountains is just as impressive in person. There are multiple routes to reach Rhine, each of which is impressive in its own way. The Lofoten road trip along the E10 from Svalbard to Moskenes is an unforgettable experience, while others choose the ferry from Bodo to Moskenes. Number 1. Henningsfar. Lofoten Islands is one of the must-visit destinations in the entire world, let alone Norway. This Lofoten fishing village, spread across multiple islands at the base of a mountain cliff, is one of the most desirable locations. The handful of arts and crafts businesses, including a couple of art galleries, provide an interesting reason to visit Henningsfjord besides the landscape. From rock climbing to snorkeling, outdoor enthusiasts can enjoy an array of activities. Norwegians adore nature and are never far from it. Therefore, even if you're only there for a brief city break, you can still find plenty of adventure.